Checking in, y'all. I wanted to speak to you about the NBA All-Star game, or the lack thereof All-Star play, if you get me. You know, I've been following the NBA since the 1970s, and I've probably been involved and interested in the NBA All-Star game since maybe Isaiah and Magic and Bird started playing in the 1980s. Is really when I started getting into the particulars of basketball and watching guys play, as well as just playing outside. And I've always been a fan of the NBA All-Star game because, you know, like you, we get to watch our favorites and the elite play with the elite. So when I used to watch the All-Star game in the 80s and the 90s, these guys were absolutely playing and competing. It was the East versus the West. There was no gimmicks or none of that stuff to this basketball. It was just a good, hearty All-Star game. Now, of course, guys got busy with it. They got jiggy. Isaiah Thomas would go into his ball handling. Magic would go into his passes. But the guys were competing out there. They were actually playing, and they were actually competing on that floor. And last night, it wasn't a competitive game. Even though the players were all stars, their play did not merit all-star ability to me. What do I mean by that? Everybody can shoot from half court, y'all. Everybody shoots from half court. That was the whole All-Star event, was how many of us could shoot and throw the ball up from half court. I mean, something that is definitely not frowned upon, being able to be a shooter is a advantage, has now turned into some sort of circus shit. Because I'm tired of the three-pointers now. Everybody wants to be Stephen Curry. It's really, really, really hard watching the NBA All-Star game when the guys absolutely play no defense. I mean, it's just camaraderie city. We're hanging out with the boys, and I like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But go out there and play and compete. Go compete, man. People spend big money to watch that game. And to just see guys come out and shoot from half court, the dunk contest is totally terrible. Throw the fucking dunk contest away. All the dunks have been done. All of this trick shit, throw it off the... I mean, those are the wackest dunks. NBA needs to rethink. Maybe they need to bring the old timers game back, where the old timers play against each other, and that was the dopest. I used to love the old timers game. I think when one of the players bust up their knee in the old timers game, they stopped that. But I was really a fan of the old timers game. It'd be nice to see that again. But other than that, you know, the singing and the storyline behind everything is pretty dope. But the game in itself and the skills events and all of that shit is awful. I like the three-point competition, but I guess you can put your feet on the line now at the three-point competition. It's just like, come on, man. Pay the top dogs the big money they want to jump in the dunk contest, and maybe that'll bring that shit back. Because other than that, All-Star Weekend gets